In this video, we'll learn why you should look for a lab experience, as well as how you can find your passion.
Do you have any advice you would give students, or anything you wish you'd known, like starting out, around the time you were an undergrad?
Yeah.
Like that?
I mean, I think not just for, when I advise undergrads at CMU, the things I think are super important is I think getting research experience is the most valuable thing ever. It gives you tangible skills that transfer to many career paths, not just to academia. Like if you want an internship for a company and you tell them that you know how to design experiments and manage data and recruit participants, those sorts of tasks, an internship will go, that's great, we want you.
How would you recommend they go about getting lab experience?
I think you talk to the professors in the classes that you take.
Okay.
If you like your developmental psych class, you ask the professor that's teaching it, what do you do? How did you do this research? What type of research do you have? Do you have a lab? Do you have research assistants in your lab? Can I come do research with you? What type of things should I be reading? You just get professors to know you. I guess the thing is, I just was doing stuff that I liked, so it was very easy for me to do it. And this is actually another thing I tell undergrads that work with me, when they do research, when I'm mentoring researchers, I think that it's the most successful way, the easiest way to keep yourself motivated is to just find something that you genuinely care about and then do something about it. And so in research, that might be a thing I care about this problem of why students from group A don't do as well as students from group B. And then I want to ask questions about, I want to run studies to figure out why that's the case and then to try to change it. And that makes the hours of research slog feel much more palatable, and it keeps me motivated. When I wake up in the morning and I have to do research, I have to do research on stuff that I think matters and I care a lot about and I'm really interested in it. So when I was doing research for faculty members, I was doing research for faculty members who were studying stuff I thought was interesting and fun, that I cared about. So that was that makes it easier to be a stellar researcher. It makes it easier to show up on time and to work harder. And then I want to go to office hours for those classes.
How would you recommend a student going about figuring out what sort of things excite them in college?
When you find yourself in a class where you're saying, this is interesting to me, or where the reading doesn't feel like it's a lot, it feels like it's a short reading because it flew by, when it feels I want to look up resources about this question that I heard today, or when that's connecting to the stuff that I'm doing already, those sorts of things, those are very good cues that when they started telling me what the experiences of negatively stereotyped people were, what the experiences of poor people were, I was oh yeah? Tell me about what that's like. I'll tell you what I think about it, right?